Hi, welcome to the studio. So today we are going to do some simple carving and printing on cards. All right, here we go. So I thought it would be fun to, because it's near the holiday season, to carve some ornaments. And so here we go. I either use a compass here, pick your size of circle, or I have this great little template with all sorts of circles. And I'm gonna draw directly on the block. Leave a little space at the top for the top of the ornament. I don't know, what the heck do you call that? Anyway, so I'm just gonna take and draw a circle on here. Make a little top. Here we go. And then designs, I really like the little stars in there, so I'm just gonna give myself some stars to carve out. You could also do this freehand. So then all you need is your handy dandy little tool. I'm left-handed, so this is how it looks when it's held in your hand. You want the round part to sit in this, lovely little spot in your hand. So first thing I'm gonna do is I always outline my block. So I'm just gonna come in like this. And if you noticed, I don't stick my blade all the way down. It's more about the edge of the blade doing the work. I rotate the block with my hand rotate the block rather than my hand. And just follow the line. Then come up to our little hanger. You want to leave a little bit of stability around the top here for when you're printing. So, oops, my blade just came out. Hold on, there it is. And there we go. So then the last thing we have to do here, well, not the last, second to the last, is carve our little stars. So this is a super fun project to do with any age. Well, maybe not super little, but you could do the carving for them and then they can do the printing. Great way to make personalized cards for any holiday, any occasion. All right, we're getting there. The only other tool you need after this is our X-Acto knife to cut our block out. All right, X-Acto knife. Here we go. So again, I just try and keep your blade as straight as possible. And I just go around my block. Like so. Careful not to ever put my finger in front of that blade, because sometimes you can slip. And there's nothing like a cut that way. Here we go. And that should do it. Now I am gonna clean up that so it doesn't print. All right, Now we're ready to print these babies. Okay, so. All right, so now we're gonna print. We have our blocks here. And what you're gonna need is, this is just kind of it's actually an old tablecloth. So we have a little soft surface to be printing on, and also you can test all your blocks on it. We need Speedball, fabric block. Well, I use fabric block printing ink, but you can use regular screen printing ink or block printing ink if you want. This stuff is great, and you still can use it on paper. So then we need some rollers, and I have a spatula here to mix, and you need something to mix on and roll your ink on. I use a piece of plexiglass that you can get from like a Home Depot or something like that. So we're going to do some red ink and some gold. I'm not mixing any of these together, so I don't really need the spatula right now unless there's like, it's kind of clumpy or sometimes that happens. So you're going to roll your, see how these guys spin? You want to cover your entire roller with a nice even coating of ink. So you tap it into the roll, get some on there. And I'm spinning this roller so I get a nice even, you can tell when it's even on the roller because it's even on this surface, right? Okay, so there's one. You can tell my roller doesn't have any on that side there. All right, now we're gonna get some of the gold. The gold ink is a little bit thicker. Still, you don't want a super thick amount on your roller or your block, or it'll squish into your carving and squish on the paper. So, first thing you're gonna do is we are going to roll these with some ink. You always want to do a nice layer of ink when they are fresh like this, fresh blocks, so that then you can do a test print. And what this does is it really primes your block so you have this little layer of ink on there, which will make your printing on your card or your towel or whatever you choose to print on a better surface because it has this nice layer of ink on it. There's the one we just carved. Roll that up, same thing. And then you have this nice little layer of ink, and then we'll do this third one. So for the no-sew project of this, you can print on all sorts of pre-made things. You can print on t-shirts, you can print on sweatshirts, you can print on towels and bags, and obviously cards like we're doing today. Possibilities are endless. So now, we got our little card, and let's print. So we're gonna make sure, again, we have this nice layer of ink on your block. We're gonna do all three and then decide where we're gonna put them on the card. Go in all the directions so you get this nice layer. All right, so then you're just gonna put the block on here. Press down with your hand. You don't have to press super hard because this is paper and the way it takes the ink is a little bit different than the fabric. There's our gold one. Here's a really fun red little ornament. And our other one. Okay, there we go. There's one card. And then you can do a whole series of them. And there's your Christmas cards for your next project. Fun to do with the kids, friends, have a little party. Anyway, have a great day. Thank you.